Alright guys, today we're going to be doing a comic look with my sister. And first off, we're going to start by applying foundation. I'm using Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation in the color Bare Natural. It's just a little bit lighter than her skin tone, which works really well because we kind of want to wash out her skin, make it look a little less red, and just kind of, just wash it out so we have a clean plate to start with. And so what I'm doing is I'm just dotting it all over her skin and then blending it out everywhere. Just like that. Next, I'm going to be grabbing my BH Cosmetics color palette. It's a contour palette, and I will be grabbing this light beige kind of color and just setting her entire foundation with it. So I'm taking this fluffy brush and just setting her whole skin with the light color. After this, I'm going to be going ahead and contouring her skin like you would normally. I'm taking this dark color and an angled brush, and I'm just going in her cheekbones and kind of bringing it a little bit further in than I normally would, because you kind of want to make it look a little more dramatic just to play out her features a little more. I'm also going to be taking it on the temples of her forehead, and I'm going to be blending all of that out. Next, I'm going to be taking this highlight color with a foundation flat brush and just applying that under her eyes just to give it a little bit of a brightening kind of effect. Next, I'm going to be taking this Almay liquid liner in black. You can get this at Walmart. You can get this anywhere. And this is what I'll be using to pretty much line her whole entire face. So I'm going to be starting off with lining her eyebrows. We're going to be wanting to make them very dramatic, so we're going to want to start a little farther out than her eyebrows actually naturally start and make a thick kind of box square, and then we're going to fill that in. I'm switching over to this Revlon Color Stay pot that I also got from Walmart just because it kind of fills in a little bit better than the Almay liquid liner does. I found that that eyeliner is a little bit watery, so it would kind of break up a little bit as I was lining things. So I just went over with this just kind of to fill everything in. And presto! Both eyes are done. Alright, next we're going to be lining down her nose. This just brings the attention to the center of her face, and it also kind of just outlines her face so the light, it shows where the light would be bouncing off of. We're also going to be lining around her eyes, the corners of her eyes, the corners of her eyebrows, and around her nose. Also the insides of her nose, just in case. Oh, I didn't line her. Alright, so now I'm just lining around her basic face shape. So this part, you can pretty much, it's pretty simple, straightforward. You just line around her face. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm also just drawing lines where her cheekbones are, so pretty much just tracing her contouring. And there's her eyebrows. And I'm also making a cleft for her chin. Next, I'm just lining all around her ears. You pretty much just want to get wherever there's a dark shadow or anywhere around her ear. I'm also putting a dot where her earring holes are, so just to add some interest. Now I'm going to be lining her lips. Now this can get a little bit tricky with her points on her lips and underneath. You just want to make sure that you really get those good. Next, I'm going to be taking a NYX Jumbo Lip Pencil in red. This stuff just glides right on, so it's really easy. You're going to want to leave a little square towards like the corner of her lip. Just leave it open because we'll be filling in with white to highlight there. Next, we're taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white, and I'm just filling the square. I switched over to a brush because you do not want to mix it with the red. I repeat, do not mix it. It'll turn it pink and it won't look the way it's supposed to. You want the colors to be really bold and to stand out. You don't want it to blend at all. Next, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics 60s Eye Palette, and I'm pulling these blue teal colors from there. And I'll be going ahead and using the Urban Decay Original Eye Primer. You can use whatever primer you want to on her eyes. And then I'll be going in and taking this teal kind of medium color and filling her whole eyelid with it. So that's just going across her entire lid. This will be like the base color. Next, I'm taking this kind of angled brush and I'm just kind of packing the color in a little bit better. A fluffier brush doesn't really do the color justice, so I wanted to pack it in. Next, I'm taking a lighter teal color and just highlighting on the inside corners of her eyelid to like halfway through her eyelid. Next, I'm taking this dark teal color and I'm lining like her eye crease, and then I'm also drawing it out into a winged kind of look. This is really dramatic, and that's kind of what I was going for. You can do this with any kind of color as long as it's a really bright neon color. Next, I'm taking this eyeliner and I'm lining her normal eye lid. And I'm also going to be creating a wing with that. I'm going to do it a kind of more thicker line for a more dramatic look because you really want it to pop. I'm also bringing the black thickly underneath her eye and inside the corners of her eyes. So you just kind of want to line everything. Next, I'm going to be taking it into the crease of her eye. We're kind of where we put the dark teal color, and we're just going to be going, you can feel around where the tops of your eye socket is, and that's where I'm tracing. What this does when she closes and opens her eye, it kind of just brings the focus to where the shadows are of her eye. Next, I'm using this Milani eyeliner. This stuff is gold. I love it. And I'm taking it and I am just kind of drawing in eyelashes on the bottom just to kind of make it stand out and make it look a little more cartoony. So I kind of put, I think, 3 on one side and 4 on the other. Next, I'm taking false lashes. I don't remember what kind they are. And I'm applying them to her eye. Just get really big, dramatic ones, anything that kind of stands out. And I'll just be applying this to both eyes. Next, I'm taking just a mascara, doesn't matter what kind, and I'm applying it to the base of the lashes, just to kind of make them pop. Next, I'm taking the NYX white crayon, and I'm just putting little white dots all over her face. This is going to kind of take some time, but the results are awesome, so just keep going. And then I'm also going to be putting the dots over around her ears too, so that it kind of continues throughout her entire face. And once you're done this, you're done. So thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I will keep posting.